What is up, everyone? It's your boy J-Semp, and we're back here with another quarantine art video. Today is going to be part 1 of this video, so if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe if you want to keep, stay updated with this little journey. So, a little bit ago, I decided that I wanted to do a massive piece. Problem with that is I don't have a very massive piece of paper. And when I say big, I mean really big. So I had this binder of paper here. I could use this because this is big enough where I can piece them all together to make a very large drawing. First thing that I did was I made a little sketch, and this is the sketch. It's hard to see, so I'm gonna post a photo right now. And I was like, I really like that sketch. I want to scale this one up to be very large. On here, I wrote out the dimensions of what I wanted to do based on the amount of paper that was in this binder. So basically the plan was to have 4 sheets of this paper by 5 sheets. And that would amount to being 56 inches tall to 85 inches across. So you can do the math. That's almost 5 feet tall by like 7 feet-ish. What I did was I would line up the paper on the floor and I would tape each piece to each other individually. I didn't want to tape them to the wall because the thing is, if I taped it to the wall, then there would be tape showing on the front side. So I wanted to tape everything together and then put it up on the wall. For this first part, I decided that I will be doing the outline of the entire drawing. And so now I'm going to take you through the time lapse of that and do a little bit of a voiceover and explain to you my process. I'm going to be telling you guys about my process. Yeah, so basically I start off with doing a rough sketch outline, and right now I'm not coming in with details. I'm just doing the basic outlines because I want to see if it will be able to fit on the page. The dimensions of the paper that I'm currently working on is slightly different and slightly truncated compared to the version that I drew. And so you can see I'm kind of drawing out the head. My goal for this piece was to create a large version of this stretched skin type style that I've been doing a lot on my Instagram and has been very popular on my Instagram. And I'm glad that it's popular because sometimes, I work on something that I really like in a style that I'm kind of really feeling, and it's not received as strongly as other things. And so this is probably my most popular style, and it's my favorite style to do. So you can see now I'm working on the back of the head. Head shape, when working with an elongated face like I'm doing, is actually very difficult. You can see later in the video I'll come back and actually rework the back of the head because I thought that it was a bit too small. And when I normally draw heads in the profile, it's a lot easier to work with when the entire head shape is together, because the main thing that makes a head look realistic when it's in the profile view is the actual curvature and flow of the head itself. But when you have this gap in the middle, it makes it hard to kind of gauge how everything goes. And so right now I'm working on the cracks in the head, which I'll have a galaxy be bursting out. This entire piece I'm planning on making it black and white with charcoal and pencil, except the galaxy coming out of the head is actually going to be the pink and the turquoise that I use in a lot of my pieces. Pardon the interruption, but I just wanted to note the reason why you keep on seeing me step back and then going forward when I'm doing the drawing is when I'm up close and drawing this, I just want to give you a sense of the scale that I'm seeing. So you can see that this is really, really large when I'm looking at it up close and drawing up close. So I have to step back if I want to see it as a whole, or else I can be working on something for a long time and then not realize that there's something slightly off. And so just wanted to give you that little side note. So back to my little time-lapse voiceover. Now I'm working on the stretches. And this was actually a lot more difficult than I expected. And not because I hadn't done skin stretches before, but because I hadn't done them on this large of a scale. And when I do it on this large of a scale, it's a lot harder to make them straight. So you have to think about it like this. I'm trying to give the illusion that the skin is being pulled tight, which means that skin has to be on a straight line. Because if it's curved at all, it makes it look like that the skin is loose a little bit. And I'm used to working on a much smaller scale than this. And when I'm working on a small scale, I can just pull a line with just my fingers, right? And kind of drag my hand a little bit. Whereas in this case, I am fully kind of moving my entire body, working, reworking, working, reworking. And at some point, I don't know when it is, I know that I come in with my foam roller just to use it as a little bit of, I use it as like a straight edge ruler, because there's one skin stretch that I just cannot get right. And so here, you can see the foam roller part. But in the future videos for this piece, I'm going to be doing more close-up views, because they're going to be like, I think my next video I'm going to be working specifically on the eye, because I know I can spend a couple hours on working and making that eye look realistic. That is that piece, and that is the first stages to this piece. I am super excited to work on this piece some more, so stay tuned for that. Now I'm going to do a little quick montage. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'm really looking forward to starting part 2. I know I'm doing this voiceover after I drew everything, but I still have yet to work on it since this video. So subscribe if you want to stay tuned and stay updated for as soon as I post my next video. And if you're feeling kind, feel free to tap that like button. Do it gently, got all these YouTubers saying smash the like button, but you just gotta gently tap that like button if you want to show your support. And as always, thanks for watching.